Hey, Michaela. Hey, Mr. Cheese. Just bounce it. Make sure you like the live. We got 33 people in here and only 1 like. So, what am I doing? I am working on a blazer. I'm using the LaForme pattern. Right now, I'm picking out a stitch because I made a mistake. So, I'm picking out a stitch. Thank you. Hey from Turkey. If you guys could like the live, that'd be great. Hey James, thanks for subscribing. Thanks High Score, appreciate it. Make sure you like the live. Thanks Alexis. Thank you. Thanks to those that like the live. Appreciate it. So if you're new here and you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and give me a subscription. Good night, Joshua. If you're into sewing, I just uploaded a video about fabric that I've gotten recently. And I'm going to upload another one probably tomorrow. About fabric. Hey, Real. Oh, my days with speed. Is this my real hair? Well, if you want it to be my real hair, it is. If you don't want it to be my real hair, it's not. So it's up to you. It's up to you. Okay, that's deep. That's deep. Oh, thank you for the gifts, Damon. I'm from Atlanta. Where are you from? Thank you for the floating hearts. That was cool. That's like my first time getting the gifts. Thank you. All right, I put this on the wrong part, so I'm gonna move it to here. This is where it goes. Oh, thank you for the, what are those called? Hey Glenn, I'm from Atlanta. Hey Soul Libra, I saw you over on TikTok. Thank you for the 100s, Damon. I appreciate it. You wish your queens would be more natural. Well, you got to get you some natural queens, honey. You gotta go out and get you some. Oh, you from India? Glenn said, which part of India? Hey, Edit. Yes, Rick, I did. I always stick my fingers in lightning sockets, actually. How did you know? How did you know? All right, let me change my thread out. Thank you, Rogue. Appreciate it. Is anybody sewing? Does anybody on here sew or craft? Because that's what we're about to do today. Thanks, Eddie. All right, let me change that one. Oops. There you go. I turned this light on and I don't need this light right now. How do I get it off? One love. You a gunsmith? Oh, that's cool. So do you like make guns? Do you make videos about guns? What's up? Okay, so I'm about to make a correction. I put the backstay on the wrong seam on one side, and I noticed it on my mannequin. I was like, that looks weird, and that's why. So I'm about to move that. And then I'm gonna work on the welt that I wanted to change. A 360. Z, you asking for a lot and you didn't even send no gifts, no supers, nothing. You asking for views. This ain't OnlyFans. All right, what was I at? It was on the side. Let's see. Here we go. Am I a man? Could be. Could be. That comes after the 360. Oh, sorry to hear that. I'm sewing at the moment, but if I get up, keep your eyes peeled, I guess. Spot, and then one of these welts. Here we go. I need to move it. Oh, I didn't even. Then I need to tack down the pockets too, apparently. It's a lot of thread. I'm working on a jacket. You donate for jumping jacks? Well, this is not a gym segment, so there will not be any jumping jacks, but you're welcome to hang out and watch me sew. I'm sewing a jacket. Ew. This is only fabric. I said, guys, donate so we get a 360. Y'all are funny on here today. Where all y'all come from? Usually it's just me and my sewing buds, which I don't know where they are, but maybe they show up soon. I mean, I know So Libra is in here. I saw her. I could be a model. Thank you, Blake. Hey, D. Do I have abs? No, I don't have any abs. Unfortunately, I ain't got that. Do you still sewing? don't like his name. Oh, you are sewing? What you making, so Libra? I am Blake. I'm working on a jacket, LaForme 0303. So I've been working on this jacket for a few weeks now, a few hours a week. And right now I am taking out some stitches to make some edits to my welt pocket before I move on. Because I've been saying that I'm going to go back and do this, and I haven't. So I'm like, okay, today's the day. So. Dee, were you working on the Anisha or something else? I saw the fabric when you were showing your fabric. And I was in there, but I was like dozing off because I was like, I need a nap before this. Oh yeah, Eddie, you are doing a lot. I'm gonna put you in timeout. Oh. Oh, you ordering all your blazer materials. Okay, yes. I did ask D too. Because I saw D in here too. Cool beans. I think I have everything now. I needed wax for my thread, so I got wax. I ordered some thimbles. I needed those. And I ordered fabric. And I think I got everything else. I think I already had everything else. Luckily. I don't have all the books, but I have other books. So I'll be fine.
Yep. But how did Broom get everything you need in here and make it taste delicious?
Mein hypothesis?
So I'm ready.
Ava is what makes these little bears also delicious. And unlike other sneaky snacks that hide added sugars and only pretend to be healthy,
Hey,
Broom has
Laku.
only 3 grams of added sugar.
I'm not hand sewing today. I'm unpicking a seam.
You help boost your health, energy, immunity, recovery, beauty, and
I'll be hand sewing toward the end
level up to comprehensively
of this project, but not right
The
now.
unfortunate reality is
9 out of 10 people are deficient in fruits, veggies, vitamins, and minerals.
and 74% of people deal with digestive issues.
The body sim is that baby.
With today's
Let's
busy
see.
schedules
I
and
think I should
standard
take it
diets,
apart, so
nutrition
like,
gaps are inevitable.
right
But Grooms fills
here
those
maybe?
gaps with an easy, nutrient-dense solution supported by over 35,000 research
So there's a lot of
publications.
threads
Whether you're working out,
because
working late,
there was a lot of
or
steps
working
on this,
on that tan,
on these
Grooms goes
pockets.
where you go. Most traditional supplements and greens powders take
So after I adjust
care
this,
and even
we'll put
longer
the
cleanup.
the facings onto the lapels. I did put the collar on off camera, so we attach the collar here.
Rip, tip, and enjoy.
So I did do a little work. My favorite memory. Thank you, Jose.
To you. With glowing 5-star reviews and a growing
I appreciate that, Jose.
happier people.
Shout out to you.
It's time to choose wellness. You'll actually look forward to.
Shout out to you.
Click the link and enjoy the very best way to get your greens.
Yeah, actually, yes, I do have piercings. Yep. One very obvious piercing is my nose. So that answers that. How do I like it? Here we go. Thank you, Jose. Ooh, I like my being monetized. Ooh, okay. Ain't nobody mad. Thank you, Jose. Thank you, thank you. I guess I need to come on live more often in my sports bra. Hey, Brooklyn Timmy. And the hair out, because usually I pull it back to my headband. But, ouch. Thank you, Jose. Wow. Big bank take little bank. Oh, you learned to sew? How you say it? Clara? Is it Clara? Am I saying it right? I might be saying it wrong. Are you sewing? Do you already have a sewing machine? I might be saying your name wrong. Well, I do some sewing tutorials on my page. I'm about to get into more pattern reviews for this month. So if you're looking for patterns, I am an ambassador for Vicky Sews. She is a indie pattern designer. She has a bunch of patterns and she does have beginner friendly patterns. And you can use my code. It's SHIM, SHIM 09. Sorry, it's 10. SHIM 10 this month. Changes every month. And you can save an extra 20% off. And she does have some beginner patterns if you're into sewing clothes. Hey, Daniel. Hey, Michelle. I look like Han from Stray Kids. Oh my God, you must have been on Tajiri's live because she got the same message one time. Thank you, Jose. Jose, you trying to be my sugar daddy? What's up? Let's see. Favorite memory of all time? That's a good question. You know, one of my favorite memories, I don't know if it's my favorite memory of all time, was graduating from college, actually. It was such a big accomplishment for my family because, like, my mom had gone to college, but she had not finished, and my father had not gone. So I was somewhat of a first-generation college graduate. And so that was kind of nice to do that, to be a first in my family. And to be an example for, like, my cousins and stuff, too. I can get a little closer. Okay, Dee says she prepping and cooking. I haven't done any meal prep all week, so the struggle is real. But the government is closed for a little while, so I should have a little more time on my hands now and be able to do some prepping. Okay, let me see here. How do I want to do this? I want this to be smaller, right? Yeah, just wanna stitch this a little closer. Thank you, Jose. Appreciate it. Jose, you subscribe? Because even if I'm not here, you know, you can always send coins to the videos. Listen, look at Carmen. Send $1,000 next. Right? Pay a bill. Your girl is furloughed at the moment, so we ain't getting no paycheck next Friday. So, yeah. Send 1,000. Well, we're not getting a paycheck if the government not open. I should say that. But yeah, so that's one of my favorite memories. I think that's what I was talking about. And food prep, I've done a poor job this week, but I haven't done a terrible job at eating. Hey, Denise. Hey, Amber. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Tammy, girl. I was looking for y'all last night, Tammy. I know y'all was on in the daytime, but you know, I'd be looking for somebody to to watch at nighttime. And y'all was not there for me on Clapper. I had to watch, not I had to watch, but who was I watching? I was watching somebody on TikTok. Oh, Miss Alethea was on. Thank you, Carmen. Jose will drop 200, maybe by the end of the live. Thank you, Carmen. I appreciate it. Carmen, I heard there was rumors that I'm supposed to be doing a Sunday service this week. Is that true? I was like, I ain't heard that. That's what somebody told me. I was like, I think I just sold in the same place that I just unsold. That was crazy. And I think it looks a little smaller. Let me see. It looks all right. What is that black thread? Oh, that's probably the interfacing showing through. Jose, you next. No, 10, 12. Okay. Thank you. How long have I been a transvestite? That's aggressive. You gotta go. I do need mods. Okay. Okay, good. They was lying because I was like, I don't know what they doing for Sunday service, but I don't think I'm doing Sunday service. I think people were confused. I was late to the switch, so I don't know what conversations was had before I got there, and maybe people got confused by the Vicky So's patterns and all of that stuff. So I was like, I don't think I'm doing it. So I got 2 people so far that want to do it with me. So that's good. We got a little panel. Okay. That's good enough. It's not great, but it'll do. It'll do. We can add the facing. Oh, you told them to buy the pattern now. Okay. You don't know what you're doing. Hey, O'Dane. I'm working on a jacket. We've been working on this jacket for weeks. Oh shoot. I didn't realize I already attached the lining to the facing, but that's okay. We're a little out of order, but we okay. So I'm going to put these lapels together because that's the next step in the instructions. Can I show the jacket, like the picture of what it's supposed to look like, or what I'm working on?
I lift, I run, and I'm super competitive.
It's not much, it's just like a shell at the moment. So it's got pockets on the front, the back.
Told me to stop by Roadrunner Sports, so I stopped by at the local store. They have some amazing.
There we go. YouTube moderation. Okay. In any case. Whoa. What's my origin? Thanks. And Delisle. Is that your name? I'm butchering everybody's name today. Charge it to my head, not my heart, okay? I need hooked on phonics. My origin, I'm black. Blackity black black. YouTube, you gotta go. Bye. Hey, from Belgium. I look like I'm from Cape Verdean. Did I say that right? Okay. Cool beans. I could be wherever black people from. Yeah. Yes, YouTube was yelling at me, Tammy. That wasn't really YouTube though. That was somebody with an account to spam people. You know, I let the spammers stay here because they help me get watch hours, and I'm trying to get monetized. So if they want to come here and talk crap, we can talk. Keith, where you been? I ain't seen you in a minute. Keith, a OG little bot or whatever. Let me see. See, that's the thing, D. I don't want y'all to be blocking them too soon if they harmless, because they help me get my hours. So that's the only reason why I go live in this orientation anyways, is because when you go live in the phone orientation or portrait, they put it out in the feed. YouTube pushes it out, and so you get more subscribers, so you actually get people who might be interested in your content, and then you also get people who hang around just to troll you, and they run up your hours. So instead of getting like, I don't know, 15 hours for a live, for a 2-hour live, I get like 30, 40 hours for a 2-hour live, because I got people sitting here trolling me for 2 hours, which is fine. So it's all right. Their comments don't stay on here too long. But once I get monetized fully, I have to let y'all go. All right, I'm sewing on this part, and I really should have drawn it, but it's all right. Sorry, move this out the way. Oh, you really interested in a jacket project? Fantastic. Yeah, we've been working on the jacket all month of September, I should say. It is October now, and I'm ready to be done with it. I'm ready to be done. Hey, Catrice. If I can cook, you might sub. I'm dead. It doesn't cost you anything to be a subscriber, so you might as well just do it. Because you be here all the time. You be here all the time. This is not my first time seeing you. So you might as well do yourself a favor. And turn on the notification bell too. Brooklyn Timmy, are you sewing? Do you have your materials for your jacket project now? Do you have your fabric? This is like coming up a little longer. than the hem. I don't think it should. Oh well. I could be wrong. Actually, no, it should, because it should fold up. That's right. Is there... I don't know how to pattern out. Put it away. Alright. So we got that one on. Let's do the other side. Oh, it was only a stash? Good. This is not your first time here, Keith. Quit playing. So the next Laser Live D is Monday. So usually we do it on Sundays. Auntie Carol wanted to switch, so we moved it to Monday. Some people in the group had church and stuff on Sundays, so a few were asking could we move it. So we have decided to no longer do Sundays for the most part. So Monday is the next live. On that live, Auntie Carol will be talking about common fit issues. So I've asked her to pick 3. This is 6 fingers, but 3 common issues, how to identify them. So what would that look like on the muslin? If you've done your muslin, how do you know? And then actually make the modification to alter the pattern to address that modification. So that's what we're going to be doing on Monday. And that one is at 8 p.m. Eastern, because you're on my time zone. So 8 p.m. Eastern. So give people time to get home, get fed, feed the kids, and then it'll start at 8. So usually I go live on Mondays at 7. I probably will not go live before 8. So I'm pretty sure there's probably something here. So like, no. So, but the Zoom is on the 13th. It's on the 13th. So the Zoom is where everyone should have their muslin completed. And if they have fit questions, things like that, they can come ask the questions, and Auntie Carol can walk them through how to address them. And we can just kind of sew whatever work on stuff together. So learn together, because I think even if you don't need to make that adjustment, it's good to know how to make certain adjustments, because sometimes or at some point you might need that adjustment. Like right now I need to learn how to do full bust adjustments, which I never had to do before, but now I do for some of these patterns that don't make, because some people make their patterns for different cup sizes and different sizes, and I really appreciate those designers who do that, because I'm like, yes, I can just pick the bigger cup size but keep everything else the same, so that works. Most don't. So I'm finding that I'm needing that because I'm not a B cup and that's where a lot of them are grading from a B cup. So yeah. And I've watched videos and stuff on it. I just never tried it. And I think you have to kind of try it to know how to do it. Like, it's one thing to watch, but you have to kind of apply it for it to stick. So if she does a full bust adjustment, no, she will, because people are supposed to be buying their patterns based on their bust size. But if she does show that one, then I'll be doing it along with her. So I can learn too. Thomas is your leader? No, I do not smoke. Oh, you're gonna cut your muslin and hand sew while you're out of town? Ew, some of y'all be weird. Hey, Cheek. I know I'm probably saying your name wrong. I need to DM you so I can figure out how to pronounce your name properly. Hey, Risha. Hey, Jeff from Scotland. Are you gonna be gone for 2 weeks? Okay. Hey, Conan. I am making a jacket. Yes, please like the video. Okay. All right, I'm going to clip this at the break, and then I'm gonna press it, and then I'm gonna come back and understitch. Right, they off the chain today. They are really extra, like more than normal today. No, I don't know how to make a moderator. Let's see. That doesn't make a moderator. Let me see. If I click on someone. Oh, here we go. Where D at? Let's see. Make D1. And then let's see. I could make Carmen one. She probably need here no more. All right. Okay. Now we got some. Mod you. Keith. I'm not gonna mod you. All right, I'm just off to the side, ironing my seams. I'll be back in just a second. All right, so I got it sitting. Don't cast him. You would love to take up fashion designing? You should. I really wanted to take up fashion designing too. So. Hey, Karen. Karen, did we get you added to the Blazer group? Not y'all arguing in the comments. Simmer down. Okay, so if you guys were here on Monday, we did the Reba jacket. She's so cute. Got the little hood, and then that's the back. So I still gotta hem mine, but I just love it. Like, look on the inside, it has like the ribbon, the twill tape, and the neckline. I thought that was so cute. Like, it's so, like, you know, upscale. I really love Vicky Sews for that reason. Like, she makes everything, she takes everything up a notch. So I really like that. Oh, add you. What's your name on Instagram? I think I was searching your name. You want this pattern? You should get it, Risha girl. Use my code Shim10. Shim10 girl. Hey cake. Oh. That's you. Why I didn't know that was you. There's like a lot of Karens in the community, and I'm sorry, Cake. I didn't realize it was you. I gotta add you. I don't think I added you. Dang. Well, you still got time to catch up. Oh, it's loaded in the cart. Yeah, this cute. I'm gonna do it again for sure. Let me iron my other side. I had the clapper sitting on it. Let me get the other side. I need to redo that side. Oh, okay. So you already on par with the group. That's what everybody's doing, working on their muslins right now. Oh, I don't have the pattern for the pants. I like it. I like the idea of a double waistband, but I also don't think I need another sweatpant pattern to do a double waistband. Like, I haven't seen the instructions, but I can probably guess how that works. So I'm like, I'm not gonna buy that one. I'm not gonna buy that one because I got Norris's pattern, with the red hoodie and pants, and those sweatpants are kind of baggy. That could work. The Winnies could work. Even Brandon's by Happily Dressed, his sweatpant pattern that I have with the double stack band, that could work. I feel like I don't need it. Hey, Smooth Black, you have both of those. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. What kind of pant pattern would I use with the blazer? Well, Cheek, I had to see your blazer before I make a real determination. But one pattern I like, I don't know the numbers, so I'm gonna look it up. It's a simplicity pattern. I actually think Auntie Carol did a class with this pattern. See if I can find it. I feel like she did a pant course like a couple years ago, and she used this pattern. And I have made the pants, and I really like them, and I think they look good as suit pants. So let me find the number. And they are the pants that I'm planning to use, so I'm not just saying this. I'm actually going to use this pattern too. Here it is. Let me blow it up. It's Simplicity 9647. Oh, you're using Vogue 1927? Okay, let me look that one up. I think that's the one that I have used. So these pants are really nice. They're a flat front pant. They have a zipper fly. They have WIP pockets in the back and the slant pockets in the front. So I think they're very like traditional, nice fitting trousers. and they have some of those like more advanced details that kind of elevate it. Another pant that I like if you want a wide leg pant is Vogue 2020. It looks like a pajama pattern, but the pants actually have a zipper fly, and they have the pleats, so they're very full. So if you want a nice full wide leg pant, I would do that. Let me look up. Oh, 1927. That's the standard pattern right there we're using. Yeah. So for that pattern, that's the pant I'm using. I'm going with a more close fitting pant. I don't want a skinny leg, but I don't want a big wide trouser. But I do think a wide trouser would look good with that. I just want something different because I made all wide leg pants last year, and so I just want some like more classic pants. Thank you, Mustafa. Make sure you guys like the live if you haven't already. Okay, I'm going to the iron. Okay, let me think about this. Here. Thank you guys for liking the live. I can't belly dance. I did take a few classes in DC when I was going to a dance studio that offered it, but it's not very good. Not very good. You have that pant pattern, boom. That's what I would use. Make a muslin, make sure it fits good. Especially if you're doing like a suit, because you want to make sure that the pants look really good. I'm gonna do a muslin because I made those pants a couple years ago, and I made them out of linen, so they still fit. But you know how linen like gives? Oh yeah, some fabrics don't give as well. So I'm gonna make a muslin when I do mine. Because I tell you what, I am sick of making pants that don't fit. I'm sick of it. So I'm gonna make a muslin. All right, let me see here. For this, I want to understitch this way. So for those that are watching and doing the blazer project, I'll share a little tip about the lapel while we're here. So when you get ready to attach your facing to your lapel piece, where your break is, you want to put a snip. The directions should say that, not sure, but it should say you want to put a snip. And when you do your understitching, the top part, so everything above the snip, you do the understitching with the seam going toward the front of the jacket. So this is my main front. The bottom down, you actually roll it the other direction and you do the understitching going toward the facing, so the other side. So you split it so that when you wear the jacket, pull it at right side out now, so that when you wear the jacket, right, when this rolls back towards the jacket, the understitching isn't showing, and then the bottom part that's going towards your body, the interfacing is on the inside of the jacket. So one, it helps the jacket lay the way it's supposed to, right? But two, it also makes sure that the understitching is not visible when you're wearing your jacket. So you don't want to do it straight all the way down, because it'll end up being on the outside, because remember, the collar flips out. So anyway, just 2 cents if you in the project or if you care. So we do this from the right side. Do it the right way. So that's just a little 2 cents. All right. Trying to think. Yeah. If there's anything else I can add about that, but I don't think so. I should have marked it on the right side so I know where to stop. It's right here. I'm gonna put a pin so I know where my break is. Hey, Brittany. Thanks, Wolfman, for your sub. Hey, Daniel. Will was in here. I miss Will. You don't have to just notate in the directions. I would just, I mean, you can if you want it, if you don't want to do the extra work. Cheek. Please DM me how to pronounce your name. Send me a voice memo. Because I feel like every week I'll be like, man, am I saying her name right? I feel like I'm not. But you could just write a note in the directions of your pattern, or you could make a note in your notebook, in your journal. So you could do it that way too. And that way you don't have to do the, oh, I can go down a little bit more. This is actually right here. Sure when it's going down. Let's see, do I have one of the windows up? No, but I can go to it quickly and get the answer to your questions. Does anybody know when the Vogue pattern is gonna be on sale? Because I need a couple of them. Let's see, we're going to Vicky So's. I think it's already 7 o'clock. Time is flying when you're having fun. Okay, she doesn't say on the website, so let me go to my email because that's where she sent the notification. Okay, here we go. We're moving. She doesn't say. In the beginning of October, our website will be temporarily down. But she doesn't say a date. So, I have no idea. All I know is that if it's something on there that you want to have, get it. Because I don't know if there's going to be a warning or if one day we're just going to go to the website and it's going to be gone. So make sure you download everything you need. Instructions, patterns, all the things. Don't even know how long it'll be down. So I usually don't download the instructions until I use the pattern, but I've been downloading the ones that I think I might do soon. Back in the good old days, I used to print them at work. And I didn't care. I print that whole 60-page manual, but those days are long gone. So I just look at them on my phone or on the laptop, but yeah, I usually don't bother downloading them until I'm ready to do the pattern. Because you can, like, you know, look at them from the website in your folder, in your files or whatever, under my patterns section. So if I wanted to just look at something real quick, I could just go in there without having to take up space on my phone or my laptop. With those big old PDF files. Okay, we got one side down. Moving on to the other side. Look at y'all, my little pocket square. Does it match? No, but doesn't matter. Okay, this should be going toward the jacket. So we go this way. I was very surprised that the code was working on all the patterns because it usually is only just one. It was running slow. I saw like her video pop up, but I didn't watch it. But I did see Brittany made like a funny reel about it, so I'm assuming that all is well in pattern land for Big Five, for now at least. I'm just gonna put a pin here. There we go. You printed the whole pattern making book at work. Yes. Printing at work was clutch. Then there was no spending, no contracts could be renewed, so they couldn't buy paper, they couldn't, you know, have contracts for certain services and stuff. And so ever since then, child, they be like, ain't no toner, don't print. They got plenty of paper, they ain't got no ink. These are the days I never thought I'd see. Corporation with no ink. No ink, girl. They might have some ink now, but I don't think nobody really using the printers anymore. So we didn't have it for so long, but they may have purchased some ink by now. Cause I was still slick on the cool doing it, but then after a while they started, you know, coming out faded or whatever. So I was like, all right, we really ain't got no ink now. The ink is gone. So I've been doing more printing, like AO files. Funny thing is, I had the Erica one printed. Wow, like a couple years ago, because I've been had that pattern. So I do have that booklet printed. I should have that booklet printed anyways. And okay, so when I do should really be like this. Boop. Could do that. It's just, so I wanted to put boning in the lining. So I'm just like, is that gonna make it hard if I go ahead and close this up to sew the bones on here? Maybe I won't do boning. Maybe I'll do padding and I can hand stitch the padding. So let's just go ahead and sew this part up. And then all we have to do is work on the sleeves and the hem, and I can fill in the padding and stuff. So I already put the collar on, so I'm gonna tuck my collar inside. I'm gonna put my facing on here. And I'm gonna just sandwich the collar in between the lining and the outside. Now this, when I was doing the collar, it was getting kind of thick, so I was like, ooh, I hope my machine don't rebel against me. But it's time to do this part because baby, she was thick. The layers, these layers of tweed, you see that? It's thick. This is thick. So y'all pray over my needle. I do have a 14 in here, so it's a bigger needle. Oh, okay. You ain't gotta download all your patterns, Brooklyn Timmy. You ain't finna sew all them patterns. You just need to download the ones you want to use like soon. Where am I? What's this? Auntie Carol told me to mark my middle, but I didn't. I was like, girl. Girl, don't worry about it. I feel like this seam and that seam should be matching up though, no? Oh, it should be matching up this seam. Or should it? What is this seam? This is the shoulder seam. Where the other shoulder seam at? This right here. This is where it should be. This is where you should be, love. I'm gonna use a clip. Thanks, Steven. You broke the cutting knife. Oh no, I must have jinxed you. Was you on my live when I was telling y'all that I broke my cutting knife with a pin? How'd you break yours? So independent, thank you, Just Time. An independent buyer purchased it. Okay. Let me go to the side, see what we talking about. All right, Simplicity, back in business. Where are my scissors? Them not strong enough. Be interesting to see what, if any, changes they make. this goes here. We know that much. Now to sort this out. So it seems like this should go here. Yeah, cool. That works. The middle of the jacket, so I don't know. Let's just pin it. We'll baste it, and then if it ain't right, we'll take it apart. Maybe this goes with the notch. There's a notch right there, so maybe that's supposed to go with the notch, and there's a notch right here. There's no like real instructions. So if you guys just joined this journey, there is some instructions, but there aren't any instructions. It's kind of like attach the collar. Be like, okay, cool. That's the instructions. Attach the collar. So you kind of have to have some experience with this beforehand. So, and it doesn't have a lot of markings. There are notches. There's not a lot of markings. Okay, so we have it pinned. The collar is tucked inside. So I'm gonna sew from here to here. And I'll probably clip there. Then I'm gonna sew from here to here. Then I'm gonna do on this side from here to here, from here to here, and then I'll sew the straight away. So that's how I'm gonna do it. Here it goes. Not you fail with me. Oh, with the pen. That's the same. And you know what's so funny, Risha? It was one of these. It was a glass head pen, which is so thin, it just destroyed my blade. I said, yeah. So I had to buy a blade online. It was about $25, I think. So it wasn't terrible, but it was certainly less than ideal, okay? Because I only had this machine for a bit, and I was like, damn, I'm already replacing stuff. Let me make sure I'm on the right seam allowance. That's a half, that's a third, okay. Okay, well, okay. This one's about to get thick. This one, the collar come in. I'm gonna slow down a little taste. I'm gonna slow down. Okay, and I'm gonna pause there. I'm gonna do the other side. Oh no, did I run out of bobbin? Talk about we didn't sew nothing. At least it was just a little piece. Golly. That bobbin is clinked. They clinked the bone off that bobbin. I mean, they clinked the meat off that bobbin. Ain't nothing left but the bone. I lost that bobbin chicken. I didn't even know I was playing bobbin chicken though. That's the crazy part. I didn't even know. They got me. Right. You back, Lord. How you get back? Where'd you go? You was using regular pens? See, I was using a regular pen on I might as well just run this. I did buy some new threads, so I might as well just run this on off the spool. I did run over a regular pen on my other machine, and it actually cut the pen, which scared me to death, because I didn't see the pen. Let me see, what did I do with my new threads? Did I stick them away? No. There. Let's see. Over here. Here we go. So, I was very surprised when the blade actually broke from that little thin needle. So I was like, yeah. What I'm thinking is that metal must be pretty soft that blade is made out of, and it probably gets warm if you're using it a lot, and then, you know, any little hiccup kind of kills it because it's already soft and it's already warm, and so it becomes quite malleable. That was my hypothesis. I don't know what it's made out of to confirm. So all right, guys, just a short pause while I reset my machine because we ran out of bobbin thread, then we ran out of top thread because we sucked it up into the bobbin. So let's try that again because we didn't sew a thing. Not one thing. Blue Light Special outside. Thank you, South American Bree. Keep saying he back. You got a feeling that I missed you? I'm dead. I'm dead. You know who I haven't seen is my boy Caden. Caden asked me if I'm pregnant every day. I didn't see him today. He must be off. He must be off troll duty. All right, let me turn this. Okay, got that part done. I'm gonna switch sides. Ooh, that's thick. This fabric is thick. Ouch. Hey, Ben's Wall. Who you better offer? Okay. Now I got the pins on the back side. This is dangerous. Oh, that's not a pin, that's a sparkle. This fabric has like silver in it. It's getting dark. Let me see. I'm gonna do the. Oh shit! I was supposed to sew up to this point. What type of men do I like? The kind with a lot of money. That's it. Are you one of those kind? That's it. That's the description. Damn. Oh. Well, there's that. That's all right. The good thing is that we can hang out here for free. Boop. Ooh, chocolate is thick. I feel like I should have did like a stay stitch maybe on this neck, on this facing piece. Cause it's a little bit like loosey goosey. Also maybe I need to put some clips in the other parts. We'll see. We only basted it, so if it's a hot mess, we can take it apart. Okay, before I do all the clipping and stuff, I just want to see what this looks like here. Okay, I think this needs to be stitched closer. Right here. Does that look even? Like, is that in the middle of the jacket? I think so. Lord. Y'all are so aggressive. Cause you said make sure you like the lie before you get blocked, okay? Or before you probably gonna get blocked anyway, I think is what she's saying, but do your due diligence and like the live. Okay, so I do need to fix this corner, but I think this one is fine. This one is alright. Okay. So let me go back and keep my hand here so I can find it. Catrice is on a deletion spree. She deleting everybody. So basically, y'all better act right. I don't know what's going on, so Libra. They on 10 today. Usually by this time, they leave me alone. By this time, they be gone. They on to somebody else. Okay. But they hanging out today. So. Let's do this. We're gonna baste this one more time. And then we'll sew it for real. And then we can do all of the clipping. I just want to make sure I don't have a funny looking collar. So, I mean, I'm hoping to actually wear this jacket. So, okay, there we go. So we got it. Well, where the whole collar's hidden. And this side could be a little better. Let me, while I'm at it, let me just do right. I'm doing good. You repair clothes? I do too sometimes. Sometimes I do too. Okay. Which seam is which? I think this is the one. If you like sewing, you're in the right place. Make sure you give me a subscribe. Duly appreciate it. Is this a repair wall? No, those are just spare machines up there. They all work. They all work, and there's more of them around here. One of them is actually my mom's style, so she can get hers back because I was using it while my main one was in the shop. She can get that back whenever she comes back into town. That'll free up some space up in here. That's better. That's better. This looks crooked here. So let me look at that. That's where all the bulk is. I can't have see what's going on in here. Let me look. We got about 30 more minutes. Thank you from Greece. I got thread in my hair. Okay, I'm gonna straighten up this seam because it's crazy. This is where it's real thick at though. So we're gonna do the best we can. Because we not gonna hand stitch this, so we're gonna do the best we can with this thick seam. We're gonna have to grade the seams. The seam allowance, so it wants to be so thick right there. A lot of seam ripping going on today. More than I care for, quite frankly. Hi, Aiden. Deja, she's good. She's back from Paris in Morocco. She was there for like a week, I think. Maybe a little more than a week. So she's back at work. We were actually talking yesterday in the group chat. We're going to like one of those candlelight things where they play music. They're gonna do a neo soul one and a hip hop one. I think we booked the neo soul one though in November. So me, her, and Keisha, we're gonna go and do that. And she's also agreed to help me with my my community service project that I'm working on. I'm not doing a very good job working on it, but I'm working on it. But guess what? You know what? I'm furloughed at the moment, so I got time now. I got extra time to get my stuff together. So, all right, I'm taking this middle part apart. I felt like it was like way crooked. Now I felt like it was way crooked. And I was like, yeah. Can't have the inside of the jacket looking janky. Wouldn't matter on the outside because the outside is already done. But the inside would have been a little crazy. So she's good. I don't know if she's sewing anything right now. She did quite a bit of sewing before her trip. I don't know if you saw in her story she was posting, but I don't know if she's making anything right now. But she sews really fast. She'll just whip an outfit up and get like real quick. Like, yeah, I just made this. Like, damn. Meanwhile, it take me about 2 weeks. What am I sewing, Taji? I'm working on a blazer. Hey, RV girl. Hey, hey. Yeah, it's all right. But thanks, Cheek. I mean, I'm enjoying having a little extra free time to get things done. I need to finish my desk that I'm, I guess, upcycling for this room so I can have a bigger desk and have both of my machines on it at the same time. So I'm gonna work on that tomorrow. I want to submit a pattern idea to the Taco. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it's TAUKO, Toko, whatever it is, magazine. They have an open call for designers, and they're even taking creators, so you don't have to have pattern experience. They will draft the pattern for you in like 9 different sizes. They'll sell it for you. You get 50% of the commissions because they have an exclusivity on it for I think 3 to 6 months, and then after that you get 100% of the sales, or not you get 100% of the sales. You always get 50% of their sales, but then you can sell it on your own and of course get 100% of the sales yourself. So I can take a pattern. So if they choose my pattern, it'll be published in their magazines. I'll make half of the profit off of the pattern, and then I can sell it myself afterwards. And all I had to do was submit the design and, you know, work with them to get it how I want it, but they do all the hard work for you. So I'm like, that's kind of a good deal for someone who, especially, I don't know how to pattern draft, right? So I don't have the skills to do it myself yet. I do want to take classes next year, but I don't have the skills yet. So I want to submit a design, and that's due on Monday. So I don't even know how to do it on the iPad. So I went on Etsy and I bought some of the coquettes, you know, just the little outlines of ladies, so I could practice and just hand sketch on there, because I can like hand sketch a little bit. So I figured I'd hand sketch it on there, and then I asked ChatGPT to make it into a graphic design, and I would submit both of them, and I maybe submit like a mood board, stuff like that, so they can get the vision. And that's what I'm gonna submit, because I don't have any other skills. I don't have Illustrator skills or nothing. So that's what I'm gonna do. And is the thing down? It's thick. Y'all hear how it sounds like, girl, what are you doing to us? So I need to do that. So I'm glad I'm having a little time to sit and do that. I also need a pattern test for Daria. She did give us a few more weeks, so I have to, like, I think late October to do that. And then for the same magazine, for the issue coming up, they do like a community thing where you can create the patterns before they come out, so then when they release it, they will like use your pictures as promotion for the patterns and stuff like that. And so I decided to do that because I feel like it was kind of me like extending the olive branch and like getting on their radar, because I want to be one of their pattern designers. So anyways, I got some things I need to do, you know, just for personal, finish organizing my house. So I'm gonna take this time and make the best use of it. Now, the downside is they are threatening to, you know, riff people, let people go while we're on this hiatus, on this furlough. So it will be a little disheartening to come out of furlough and not have a job. That is, you know, that's in the air, but I can't control that. So I'm not gonna try to control it. I'm gonna do what I can control, and that's work on some of my personal goals outside of work. So I'm looking at it as a blessing. Let's see what that look like, cause baby, my machine is struggling. Okay, that looks better. Okay, I'm gonna turn my light on and start. It's I can't write in the comments on this version. It's the Tauko magazine. Tauko is the name of the magazine. Is basing still simple? What that mean? Thank you. Oh, I have not been to one, Brooklyn Timmy. This will be my first one, but I know Keisha has gone to one and she said they're really nice. So here they do it in like an old church that's been like, I guess, remodeled or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go back over this with a real stitch now that I've confirmed that it looks accurate. And we're gonna pray over that stitch, because this has all been in a basting stitch. So we're gonna pray my machine does not go haywire, or I don't break a pin. Look at all these threads, because I've been unstitching stuff. It's like thread everywhere. Yeah, I think it's a good deal. You know, especially if you don't have the skills to do it yourself. If you can do it yourself, then why split your coin? But also, this pattern would not actually release to 2027, if I'm not mistaken. So it would be a while before this pattern even hit the stores. I just, they take a year to work it out. So it wouldn't be no time soon. So don't hold your breath, guys. Don't hold your breath for that pattern. It'll be a long, if I get selected, it'll be a while before that one comes out. But it's still an opportunity. I can, the best I can do is shoot my shot, right? Shoot my shot. That's the best I can do. I'm just cleaning up some of these strings because they everywhere. So if anybody's interested, oh yeah, oh look, speaking into existence. Let me know when the issue come out. Right, I'll let you know if I get selected. I will be letting everybody know. D speaking into existence. She said, "Girl, let me know when the issue come out." Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tighten my stitch. I don't even think it needs to be that tight. I'm gonna do it on like a 3 because this fabric's so thick. Okay, here we go. Well, it's really thick around the neckline, I should say. Well done, lots. Uh-oh. Some of them coming out of timeout. Hopefully they act right or they already left. Pivot here. And I think I'm supposed to clip in these little corners. That's what I'm going to do. I don't have any instructions, so I'm just kind of winging it, but look how much lint this lining has. This is from the lining. Fraying all over my jacket. All right. Slow across the back here. The back got about 12 layers on it. Here we go. We won't have this issue with my other fabric for blazer project. I got just a wool. I believe I got a garbadine. It's so pretty. I was like, ooh, I better not mess this jacket up because this jacket is going to be tea. Yes, this fabric is beautiful. I better not mess this jacket up. But y'all know how you can mess it up. If you're hand stitching it, because literally in Bespoke, you can literally hand stitch the entire thing. We're not doing that. We are using our sewing machines, but if the sewing machine can't do it, I'm gonna get that hand stitch out because this jacket finna pop. I already spent too much money on it. This fabric right here, this fabric was gifted. You know what I'm saying? We just playing around. We ain't never used this pattern. We ain't never muslin this pattern. We just trying to see something. I mean, we hoping that it's a wearable jacket. Because what we are going to do is this going to be my November fabric mart make. I told y'all I was going to use this old fabric that I never did from like July or May. Whenever I got this, it's been a while. And I was going to submit this jacket as my last project. but I asked for some other fabric. So I got the other fabric. I got some wool garbardine, but it's a tan color. This is really more for the spring, but I wanted it. So that's what I got, but I'm not finna sew that no time soon. So we gonna make this work, even if we have to put a giant bow on top of it. We gonna make this work. All right. Oops. There's a little gnat in here. Get it. We're gonna make it work, but I hope it turns out cute. You know? I'm just not sure about this fabric, because this fabric is like a knit. I tried to stabilize it with interfacing, but still a little stretchy. Okay, here we go. Let's clip here. Clip here. Should I? Oh, it's so thick, child. Let's see if we can cut out some of that. I'm supposed to clip the neckline of the jacket, if I remember correctly. I need to like cut some of this out. Hopefully when I iron it, it'll flatten out some too. One thing I could have done is use a different fabric for the under collar, and that could have potentially helped with the thickness instead of using tweed everywhere. Again, you could use your tailor's board, and I will when I go to the iron. But to start, I'm gonna just use this to see, you know, how much I need to push out. Hey, Nick. Still like a lot in there. I'm gonna go back and get some of that out. That's not bad. Okay, let's do the other side. I don't want to take too much, and then I'm, you know, bust through the seam, and now we got a hole. It's a whole nother problem. some more trimming. Thank you, Eduardo. I'm making a blazer. So right now we're working on turning out the lapel part of the jacket, which this fabric is thick, so it's kind of hard to get it out. I don't want to bust my seam, so I'm reluctant to use this seam ripper. Oops. Yeah, I got an owl. Try this. Are we on time? Okay, Carmen comes on at 8. She's been on time here lately, so we got about 13 minutes together. It's enough time for me to get this out and give it an initial press so we can kind of see what we're looking like. But I need to get this out. I can't leave it like that. That's not. Need just a little bit more pointiness, and I'll be content. I mean, I know it's not going to be super pointy because of how thick it is. That's going to be impossible, but it could be better. Okay, let me take it to the iron and be back. I don't have no water in it. I'm just over here ironing. I'll be right back. Just trying to press it a little bit so you can see where we are. Bye, Chic. Oh, that's D set. D. Oh no, I've never had my own boutique store. I did used to do like commission orders back in the day, but not anymore. I only sell for myself for funsies. Okay, I'm gonna try it on, show y'all what we got so far, and then I need to hand stitch up the opening for the lapel and the collar. Oops, I ironed that ugly. Okay, but you guys can kind of start to see the shape now. So here's the jacket. So here's our lapel and our collar. So I'm gonna stitch it because it's supposed to be closed there. I think they have it closed in the picture. Let me see. Let me check. Hey, come on. Yeah, they have them closed up. So in the picture they have them closed up. So what you do is you put them together and then you do the hand stitching behind it. So you do the stitching behind it, and that's how you have, when you see the jackets when they're like closed, that's why they're hand stitched on the back. So, but if you like the open, you can always leave it open. But oh, I got that bug. I'm like somebody grandma killing roaches in the kitchen or something, but that wasn't a roach. That was a fly. Anyways, okay, so you can see it kind of like starting to take shape. You see it has the hips, and then here's the back, and it has side pockets, which I have not tacked the pockets down, so they're just kind of loosey-goosey. So on the inside, the pocket bag, you see it's hanging. It has to be tacked up, so that's why it looks weird. So the garment does not do that weird thing in the pocket. I just don't have it tacked up. It's supposed to hang. It's supposed to attach up here. So yeah, I think she's gonna be cute. What's that? Oh, there's a pocket on this side, so there's a little chest pocket. I think she's gonna end up being very cute. So I am going to spend the next couple minutes stitching the back up. So, and one, two, it always helps, like if these were real welt pockets, these aren't real welt pockets, but I always stitch up my pockets and stitch up my lapels and things like that while I'm constructing the garment. And then if you want to take it out after you've taken it to the dry cleaners and gotten your final press and all of that, and that keeps it from stretching out of shape while you're handling the garment. So I would recommend you do that anyways. After you do your lapels, go ahead and stitch them together, and then if you want to take them out, you can. Now you don't sew them together for a notched lapel. So if you're doing a notched lapel jacket, you don't sew them together. Only a peak lapel. So the difference is the peak lapel is the lapel that peeks out past the collar. So you see it's way longer than the collar. And I'll probably try to cut some more of that out and shape on it at a later date. At a later date. But for now, I'll stitch this up and I'll come back to this when I got time and patience. Catrice, if you got 1927, you have one of these. So you will have a peak lapel. So yeah, this needs to be rolled this way. See, I gotta work on it. Some pressing. you can like hide it in the fabric or in the seams better. This one should be pretty easy to hide because it's tweed. I'm thick with it. If I'm thick, you should tip me. You can send me gifts or you can send me supers. I take all the things. Thanks in advance. All right. So I'm gonna quickly do this and then I'm gonna skedaddle. Yeah, so you have these kind. These are the most challenging kind to do, but this technique where you attach the collar first instead of putting the front and the back together, like the front collar on the lining, the back collar on the front, and then sticking them together as two big pieces, makes it harder to get the gulch right. So this technique that they use in this pattern makes it easier because I didn't have to worry about whether or not my corner was clean. It was perfectly fine. The only thing I had to worry about is this thick ass fabric trying to turn out my point, which I'm gonna have to work on some more. So, but that's a fabric thing, that's not a pattern thing. But we said don't use tweed, so nobody should have that issue because nobody should be using tweed for this project. Cool beans. And so now you see it lays together and you can like press that or whatever. And you can keep it like this, is which I usually do. So I like this. But you can also pop it back open when you're done if you like you like them to splay out. So that's like a personal preference, really. Auntie Carol will probably be like, oh, you don't sew them together because she likes hers to splay out. But if you go and you look at fashion and you look at the jackets, you will see that they are oftentimes closed. Okay, so don't tell I said that, but I'm just saying. If you go and you look, you'll find out quickly that, oh yeah, they are actually sewn together. They are something. But you see how I didn't have to worry about cutting all the extra fabric out of here. It's just clean already. So that was nice. Because that could be a nightmare. That could be a nightmare for real. So it's 8:01. Oh, I think it's 30 y'all. Oh, all y'all came back up. Catrice put in time out. I'm wrapping up here. All right. You are so gross. All right. Eduardo, I'm from Atlanta. Okay. So, got this one done. You can see it on the other side. You can't see the threads. And you'll just press this out and you can see it lays quite nicely here. So anyways, thank you guys for joining me for this live. Yeah, I guess we will continue with this project next week if I don't find the time to go ahead and finish it up. So thank you. I think it's gonna be cute. I might just try to work it out where this just has a nice round shape instead of trying to get the point. I think it might be moots for me to try to get this point. But bye guys, I'm gonna work on it, and I'll see you guys on Monday for our blazer live. Take care.